Peace friends, so I just found out that I am pregnant with my 5th child.
To bring it over, bring your love to me, baby. Bring your love to me, baby. Just bring it over. Bring your love to me, baby. Oh, hey, so I can treat you like a queen, baby. Like a queen.
Yes, my 5th child. Together this will be me and my husband's 8th child. I'm in complete shock because we were not trying to have another baby. This baby is a complete surprise, and I always struggle through the first trimester. I'm like, damn, this is rough. There is no such thing as morning sickness, because morning sickness in my world is all day sickness. I get no reprieve. The only time I feel really good is when I'm sleeping, or if I'm listening to music. And like for instance, last night when we were putting baby girl to sleep, I'm having to wean her, because breastfeeding a 19-month-old and carrying a fetus and then having to support myself, it's a lot. And then with the all-day sickness, I'm always nauseous. It's hard for me to eat. Like, we have good food here at the house, but I don't have a taste for any of it. And when I think about eating something that we have here at the house that I usually will bust down, I feel like I want to throw up. So, welcome to the first episode of baby number 5, aka baby number 8, coming into the My Nature's House homestead family. Nobody talks about unexpected pregnancies and how they affect you. I've never been in a space where I resented being pregnant. Like, I can't even take care of my baby right now because I am just incapacitated with these hormones. And while I'm excited, like, don't get me wrong, I'm excited to be pregnant and I'm excited to be welcoming another baby, it just caught me off guard. And I'm just, a part of me is angry, but then a part of me is excited. It's a whole lot of it. I'm 7 weeks pregnant. And I'm just ready to get out of this first trimester because it has been pure hell. Getting baby's first ultrasound. Crazy. 5th baby. Who would have thought it? Not me, not now, not this soon, but nevertheless, I am so grateful, so honored that this baby chose our family. So, just waiting for my family to come in, and we're gonna get this ultrasound started. Here they come.
What are you doing?
We're gonna see baby Mac.
Hey!
So it is now quiet time, nap time, and ooh, my nose. And I finally have a moment to just sit and to tell you that before I got to this point in this pregnancy, which is week 10, I was not exaggerating. The struggle was extremely real, and I'm so glad that I did not continue on suffering in silence. The nausea was terrible. It was debilitating. I was not enjoying pregnancy. And, you know, I want this to be my last pregnancy. And so I was just like, the audacity. First, I get pregnant in a surprise because I'm still trying to figure out how I got pregnant. But it was a surprise pregnancy. And, you know, I was on my A game in school. And by the way, I ended up getting an A and a C. And the only reason I got a C in one course is because I didn't do the final exam. Yeah. So these gave me my life back. Let me make sure you can see these. When I tell you it gave me my life back, it gave me my life back. The nausea was so debilitating that even when the fatigue let up, the nausea was so debilitating that it was making me fatigued. And so I was like, what can I do? So I reached out to my homegirl, Danielle. Shout out to Danielle Massey. Thank you so much, Queen. She told me about the nausea sweets. You know, she's a seasoned mother, and I had to reach out and I said, Queen, I've been struggling. And she said, well, you know, I dealt with that too, and she sent me the screenshot for nausea sweets, and so I ordered it. Came the next day, popped one in my mouth. I felt instant relief. Not an exaggeration at all. Instant relief. And today I was able to go out and do some gardening. So I started my tomato plant from a cut of tomato, and it yielded so many seedlings. All praises. And so I separated those seedlings today and I put them in their own growing little container. I hadn't been able to do that, you know, the month prior. The first month of pregnancy, I didn't know I was pregnant. The second month of pregnancy is when the all-day sickness started kicking in and the fatigue was at an all-time high. I was not able to do anything. All praises for my husband and our nanny for holding it down. But when I tell you my husband held it down, because our nanny, she had to go out of town for a funeral, and it was just my husband, and he was holding it down. You know, we have 3 little ones and a teenager, and so my husband was cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner, changing diapers, still tending to the homestead, doing all the things. I have a good-ass husband, and I do not take him for granted. But he held it down. And then month 3, it was rough. It was rocky until I reached out to my homegirl Danielle and she told me about the nausea sweets. So this is week 10. So exciting. We are almost out of the first trimester. So week 10, we're in the 3rd month. And so I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Feeling like SpongeBob. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay? I'm ready. I'm ready for the 2nd trimester. 2nd trimester me, please. Like, gotta stay hydrated. But I'm ready for that 2nd trimester. Hey, so I'm officially 12 weeks pregnant and still dealing with fatigue, still dealing with the all-day sickness. But I see like the fatigue really gets me after I do like some work. So like I did some baking this AM and I made breakfast and all the things. And I was tired by like 10 a.m. And I've been laying in the baby's bed for a little while. Don't judge me. But, yeah. Also, when I was 11 weeks, I had really had to release a lot of negative emotions because this exhaustion is something that I have never experienced. And to be exhausted after 4 pregnancies where I'm able to do the things that I love to do and have high energy throughout the whole pregnancy, this pregnancy is different because I'm actually I'm exhausted. I'm not even tired, I'm exhausted. And don't ask me to do nothing after 8 p.m. because I'm gonna be knocked out. So like, it really got to me mentally because I'm like, I can't do the things that I love to do. This is just a hard pregnancy. But we're here. We're here. So yeah, this is 12 weeks. Hey friends, so I am currently 13 weeks pregnant, and this is the last week of the first trimester, and I'm ready to be out of the first trimester because you've been watching and you see this first trimester, it really took a toll on me, really kicked my butt. But all in all, knowing that this is my last pregnancy, looking back, like, yes, I was going through it, and I'm glad that I documented this time because, you know, this is my last pregnancy. This is my last child that I'm birthing. And I know this to be a fact. And I'm embracing every moment of it, every second. I'm grateful to be in this position yet again, and also just really relieved that this first trimester is just about over. The nausea is still here, but it's not like it was when I first found out I was pregnant. When I first found out I was pregnant, I was 5 weeks, and then week 6 is when everything just hit me like a ton of bricks. The fatigue is still there, but it's getting better. And also, I have scheduled my baby shower. I've decided to have a baby shower for my last baby. The theme is the last Hoorah, because this is definitely the last Hoorah. And I'm just excited for what the future has to hold. Another update, you know, I'm in school, and you know, I had to downsize from 2 classes to 1 this quarter, because last quarter, like, the nausea and fatigue was so bad that I got a C in one class and an A in the other. But that was because I got a C because I didn't do the final exam. Had I done the final exam, I would have gotten an A. But, I just scaled back, but now I'm missing the two class. I'm not gonna call it a struggle because it's not a struggle. It's the 2 class vibe. You know, I just felt really, really, really productive. But I'm glad I don't have the 2 class vibe right now, because I got my first RBT case, and I have a client, and I start working with my client soon. And I'm just really excited to start putting what I'm learning into practice. And yeah. Yeah. Week 13. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. And this is also the last entry of the first trimester vlog. So this is the last entry, and I will see you in the second trimester.